there a little bit earlier. Splat bang. Straight onto Coconut. Wall comes up a little bit too late.
Yeah, but then you can't gamble on it, Babbles.
XLG were hoping we're going to be able to win that duel. Now straight through into tree, onto site. Nobody's home.
Yeah. So it'll be pretty easy.
What's up, Tigers? Can you run Gamba for me?
That you have to worry about for XLG. They're going to wait to be united.
Let's tuck our Kid Cuddy.
XLG still wait for their Viper, but you know, with the Sheriffs, it's fine.
Nah, if you start the Gamba, then you can't.
Now the smokes dissipate. Zekin is front and center as the bodyguard, and John Cutie has the right lane. Now Rarga will be
Oh my God, Zekin's going crazy.
to try and surprise
Bro's feeling
Sentinels.
cold.
They just walk down one by one, and it'll be a Sentinels flawless very soon on their first rifle round.
GG. Then 1-2-0.
Slowly play.
Please start playing Valo with you.
Surprises me if I die in that time Omen got to help.
You'll love to see that, but it will be.
I'd take the Raze ult so I can kill myself. Alright, cool. Anyway, 3-2.
Front-facing defense in a one-and-done position, and despite the paranoia, it's open something XLG have been able to benefit from.
This open shooting season for Sentinels, they
This
completely
dude's so unhinged,
dismantle
it's
every
fucking
player
awesome.
that XLG show
Wow.
up with.
Wait,
On C,
I like this version of Zekin.
on Mount.
I didn't see what happened, but I like it.
Flawless,
Focus.
even on the opposite side of the map. In this particular round, Showstop would be the only tool. Expecting Sentinels to go up 5.
The stream is like lagging,
Just need to
30
make sure that it's
FPS.
clean and they'll be able to drop any members in silly situations. Coconut spotted, Coconut down.
Nice.
Yeah, Zekin's playing well, and he knows it's
Damn,
he's
Zach.
satcheling
It's
up
not
on
ranked,
the
bro.
high ground like that. And against the save, you just want to farm XLG when you
Dude, our
can.
stats versus.
Out of the
Nah,
last
I'm not gonna say
5
it.
rounds that Sentinels have won.
Senti on this 3-site map always struggle on defense. You just have to have a body face checking gaps.
It is the pit to try and retake some of this space. Pit v pit. This is just a no man's land, and Sentinels happy to be hidden from all of this.
Tiger's a big extra Emily fan.
It's going to allow them to defend, but an off angle, you have the Nightfall from Waterfall. As XLG have to send their double duelists to clean up what they started, but they just can't seem to unite. With just all the vision being obscured, Sentinels trade blow for blow, and Sentinels get the last laugh.
Oh no, it's over.
XLG
playing with their coach? Yeah, I heard.
Sentinels has all just walked through, door closed.
Who's that
We're
there?
going to go through that
Zealous
B-Link
is-
door from Sentinels. Kind of surprised they wouldn't want to try and cut off those rotations or have multiple angles, just trying to play this from front to back. And now Sentinel's trying to back away against the Prowler. But it is going to be Nary by himself, not linking up with
Nice,
Zekin,
now you get 2.
is still punching hard against XLG, who have lost a lot of that real estate, a lot of that manpower.
Oh,
It's all
trade?
wrapping
Nice.
like stairs on
1v2.
It's traded 1-for-1, leaving Viva
Good
to do all the
paranoia.
hard work, and while blinded, it's not going to be easy. He does stay safe against John Cutie, and Bang gets some damage into Bang. Now
Oh my God, he's low.
This is winnable for Viva! Bang chooses his
Oh,
moment carefully.
let's go.
Takes it for Sentinels.
Let's go.
Bulls at once. Or someone that decided to eat the world's largest meal possible right before a match. These kids, thank God they're good at Valorant because they're not good at other stuff.
You had the paranoia from Sentinels coming through the tree, and XLG are just
I just turned my
sandwiched,
headset
and
off
it's quite
accident.
painful, and they have to pick a side to push through.
I'm certified unk. No, I am.
This
guy said I just put a ban on Sen.
Duels if they can, and this time XLG have decided to go towards A. Getting the right read, they could outnumber Bang, and it'll be up to him now.
Without naming names, has so much hungover to official matches. I don't think so. On Valorant. But I'm Crimson Fury.
Finally get banged down. That allows them to finally get on top of A as well. Just got to check through a couple of decent corners, and then should be the plant.
Okay, we gonna just play like that? We're not gonna smoke off main.
The 3 alive.
All right, risky business. Let's go.
Steel Garden. That'll be the guns.
Is he gonna pop his rocket? Just all.
Havoya needs to show up here.
Great Steel Garden. Havoya with a showstopper and just
Gambling in any all-stars pretty stupid though.
You send Havoya satcheling into Rebel, kind of trying to sell the fake.
Double
which you can do,
mount?
playing that double duelist, and you can play solo on that side and play off the showstopper. Hey,
Oh
that's
my
good
God.
for Sentinels to get the one.
How did that work out
Nightfall
so
trying to
well
get
for,
chase down
the
on
Yoru?
that Omen, with of course Nary able to fire back with his own Nightfall here.
That's
in
a big
second.
big fatal.
XLG now hesitate whether to go in. The
Nice,
Prowler
Alzus.
is going to bite down on Happy Way.
On the
He's
lurker.
isolated. At least he has a smoke to play off of, but it's not going to be a good spot.
What?
With the Vulnerable and the Decay.
Where?
XLG just seems to shoot better, and Sentinels just have John Cutie, while Zelsis is still rotating from A. Really good clutch out of XLG.
Man, that was a really curious round coming on through. The initial Nightfall being ripped open from Viva. very low chance was going to catch anybody, hoping maybe somebody on site, but bang.
Is he gonna
Easy
Viper
just
ult
TPs,
if he gets
double
bombed
TPs
down?
away from that one, so kind of weird from Viva. They were hoping to be able to catch
It would be
the
good
last
if he
member.
maybe just Viper ults
But
to
then
waterfall.
The counter Nightfall comes on through and doesn't deliver enough for Sentinels at all.
And I think you could just pit here to try and get this plant safer, and they're just baiting out these shots from Sentinels.
1v2.
And now the pit will go down to protect this. How Sentinels can
does
approach
not
this
fuck
is
with
going
you,
around the
Yinsu.
perimeter. Both of XLG
Big.
tried to stay
Viper ult.
within, but Viva caught on the outside to prevent the retake from Sentinels. And now going from both angles, Happyway caught
Nice.
between a rock and a hard place, and it's John Cutie.
Good job, John.
And getting caught up in one thing. God damn it, chat.
Walking through, and he's going to be able to walk all the way nearly into spawn. 1 versus 1. Does he check the right corner? Nope. Not going to be able to get John Cutie down in time.
Still XLG. Seeing if they can have any advantages. What is going to be the weaker site, the less defenders? You had ears from Viva hearing at least 2 defenders getting a win.
These
over
guys just
A.
contact everywhere.
But XLG just don't want to waste any more time. It's up. Happyway.
Done. It's not planted offside either, so.
Second as a showstopper. This is how you
Oh my god, he went right into the omen blind.
say goodbye to
Okay, Happyway. Imagine he wins
It's
this.
Sentinels in a 3 versus 1.
Yeah, no
Now it's
shot.
hide and seek, and it's deadly for Happyway. And Sentinels start to create.
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Nobody at B.
With that being said,
XLG saw
Broza.
the 2-stack with
Ooh,
the
go
pit
mid.
at C. So it is a pivot. A great read from XLG, realizing this site is open. There will be a flash though placed by Celsius. Once Sentinels do want to fight for this.
Good structure to be able to still pull through the showstopper despite no one being there. Need to make sure that it is clean. You have lost rounds from there before. It's Viva up first though. Needs to have shots ready to go. Does he know there's 2 players though? He knows he's definitely one.
Just needing to buy time, play
It's a
your
big
life.
fight on door.
If you're XLG,
Sees?
start off getting first
No
blooded.
sees.
Now it's about protecting the objective, and you have Coconut
Nice
through B
swing.
main. He's about to meet where this Viper is going to push from, but John
Good
Cutie's
retake,
better.
guys.
Narrates Odin screams louder than XLG, and it's set. Second with an op 2. He's not going to get any juicy prey, not yet. It's XLG, not the best buy, but a Nightfall. That could be good. It is going to get this fate, but no, Narrate just spams through blinded.
Whoa!
What is Roger looking at? Trusted his teammate
That's the Narrate
too
I know.
much. And XLG fumbled despite such a good ultimate. Narrate just wills this win into existence. And it's Havoya left for XLG, now buried 6 feet under, 13-9. The double duelist would have been sick.
Oh my
but
god,
XLG
please
hoped
come
to
garage.
explode in off of this breach, puts the anti-eco obviously in favor of Sentinels. The very loud and proud sniper from Zekin, who is going to be smoked off. A B approach from XLG, but having 5 on the retake, it's going to be difficult for XLG to hold back.
Nice.
They need to be able to close these distances as well. They want to do that over towards A, but just flashed
Double
up beautiful
flash.
paranoia onto all members. And here comes Zek.
Oh my!
It takes too long to reload, but Sentinels
job.
pinch from all angles. Well, so far, we're back to
Yeah. Oh wait, Jordan? Wait, what? What?
A Sheriff 4K to turn it all around to reestablish the Sentinels.
They did not check the double box to their right. That is very basic, and unfortunately, that may cost them.
Oh, Bing stole the ace.
Not going to be able to clean up.
Oh
so
my
many
god,
members.
what did Jordan just do?
It's just too many
Did
members.
he just 1d4 people? We missed it.
Singer for John Cutie. One away from the pit.
It's like a
Viva,
half by 3
Hunter's
rifles though.
Fury. Another B approach from XLG.
So fast play.
Dash in off the smoke from Rarga.
They have sight
Can
already.
always make the space, and holding
They
it
have
is a whole
Sova
different
ult.
story.
This
We
is
have
slow
so
though.
bold.
Snakebite slow things down considerably. They do beat the timing
we
on
go.
the smoke. Here comes Zekin. He wants to dive on in off the
Oh!
grenation that Narrate gets, but it's more than info. It's kills.
And he tagged the third.
The 2-for-1. Disgusting.
Wow.
XLG.
Happyway's still
down
alive,
for
though.
the count. They haven't had a lot of luck at B. This will go Sen's way
Good
to try
fucking
and
solo
help
ult.
their economy.
Good stun. I think
going
Zekin's
forward.
stun also got
They
them,
were
right?
playing into a real potential trap there. And as soon as you see the snakebite come through, you have to start thinking, do we really want to continue or not? But it was a full commitment from Raga, which means everyone else is going to follow through. And then a situation where, yeah, Zekin,
Nice
full
job,
confidence,
bro.
swings on and
Oh, we needed
slides.
that. It's insane, brother.
Okay, the early pin.
You guys saw
Actually
that?
a deep one. over at the A for the defense, and no Hunter's Fury from Viva to kind of counteract that.
They know he's there.
XLG could just walk away from this center, so packed in, but Coconut, because he teleported in, they're committed. XLG with the rolling thunder, which just haven't been able to get any openings.
We won.
And Sentinels unite for a 7-3.
Oh no, this is the yell.
Weird position.
So fucking weird to watch this right now. I don't know what's happening. Like everything's confusing as fuck. The UI's ahead.
So they don't get flanked. Now Coconut has to be the lurk and check out KU.
He wants the gun. Coconut would like
Some
to
jumping jacks.
Hands
Hands are so dry, man. Oh, nice shot. Raga never triggers his dash. Like he's getting repushed.
Once again, and XLG, well, they didn't even get the rifle from that. Coconut's like, what did I miss? Well, the
everything.
whole round.
Missed everything and more. Into, did he get the defuse as well? Must have.
He's getting pressured back while Happyway is smoked up, but could be ready to swing at a moment's notice. And it's Viva that shows face, and Happyway don't want that smoke, especially with the better bio from Sentinels.
Could have played off Havoya there. I'm a little surprised. He just dry swings it.
Nice.
Happyway as well will be punished. That's your two top players potentially down. Raga's in the mix, but XLG, they've been winning rounds off Happyway and Viva. If you want to swing
coach's on Pie Watch,
Viva,
by the way.
Surely Havoya does something to help you through the wall, but just didn't see the team play.
Garage, check it
And team
now.
play has been, again, I think the biggest issue for XLG, just not connected, and Zelsis will find the time at a Coconut. This round is over.
Every single time XLG have won a pistol and an anti-eagle, they have not been able to convert that one. It's the first rifle round from Sentinels.
Who's yelling? Why are you get blading me?
It's usually good for it, but let's see how this finishes at the end. You're just gonna take that, save that rifle if you're Voya, and Raga's gonna go far away. That was a clean way. That was really nice shot. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah, he's sharp, and at this stage, I mean, you could tell that XLG have kind of abandoned. Well, now it's gonna be Viva. Combination of
5v4 post plant. Sen absolutely cannot lose this round. They have paranoia as well.
Just taken down with a high-low setup there.
Just save. This save is impossible. Good save.
There's not too much you can do if you're XLG, especially with the Viper wall kind of coming up and down on the right side to the reestablished smokes from Bang, and not really having to use any bells and whistles to get here, because
listen, whatever happened between Simon and EDG, people can change. Let's forgive, let's forget, let's move on, let's get him back.
As well. They still won that round, but this time that missed shot on the up will cost him a little bit more. Still, you could argue, despite
that is the best version of EDG I've ever seen.
He had hit, obviously numbers would be slightly better, but could Sentinels have still just kind of annihilated members on site as they did, killing Happyway?
Why is everyone
approaching from C the entirety of the round? Eventually will get
B hit again?
Okay.
Oh, just a straight up B hit? Or is it a sewer
It's
split?
gonna be B once more.
They have two sewer though. It's a fake B hit while they two people walk sewer. Oh my god, oh my god. But these two stayed A. These two stayed A. This is the win. This is round one. Huge, Jordan, huge. Breach is coming. Coconut is here. Coconut has to have a god round here. Wait, Sen have to reset. Oh my god. Oh, Zelsis. Zekin. Round over. That's game. That's actually game.
Not over yet though. It's 3 versus 2. Sentinels will have the objective on their side.
Right?
The high ground, it's unsmoked as Havoya still has a fault line. Rarga.
Right? That's game over, or?
2 players left to play through. Given that you've got the operator, they want to play for this as well. Fault line's going to be huge to get 2 away Havoya from the Rolling Thunder, probably too far.
Havoya, fault line does hit those below.
Alright, yeah, GG.
But Sentinels
GG, they are broke as fuck. Actually, they're not super broke, but I'm watching this last round.
You should run. All right,
if it goes to 12-8,
then
there's no way Sen will choke.
From the Hunter's Fury last round to now a lockdown, but it doesn't really reach the back of the side.
They're ready to flood. They're very ready to flood. They're in.
XLG just with 2 hero rifles, gonna do what they can.
And that's game. John Cutie, when they needed him most. GG.
That got value.
Second's really good for these fakes. The wall's up, he takes damage. And if John Cutie can get it there,
nice.
The pit, it's everything. But the kills come through. It's Viva and Rarga. The pit is up. Rotation's on the way. Call 911, and it's for XLG this time. who forced the map 3, and a 2 versus 4 comeback is what is demanded for XLG to live on before they say goodbye to Group B. And Sentinels, time is on their side. They just have to hold the door. Viva gets stunned around the corner. He lives, but it's taking away the last life for XLG.
Fantasy shit, bro. Wrap it up.
Hold it down on the corner.
Good job.
And Cell says,
Bit of a shit show, but hey, we fucking did it.
13-9.
Bit of a fucking
We've seen
shit
them
show.
win this before.